Dad, this is Sid. He's gonna be with me. I'll be a lot more civil with him around.
What's up, bro? Don't ever do that to me again.
George Clooney is getting Oscar buzz for this role in The Descendants. The movie goes into wide release today all around the country, so maybe in your neighborhood. Clooney is good. Is the film good? Here's Mr. Movie Phone. So George Clooney as a dad? I don't know if I can take that.
Yeah. I know. It's very, very upsetting to women all across the country. Yeah, he plays a dad, and he really plays a great dad. He's kind of an absentee father, but his wife goes into a coma after a boating accident, and all of a sudden he's forced to deal with his 2 young daughters and the family's property in Hawaii. There are no big wide releases in theaters this week, so I thought we'd focus on some of these smaller ones that people should absolutely go see. Like you mentioned, Clooney's going to get an Oscar nomination for this movie. I'm just sure of it. And it's from Alexander Payne, the same guy who gave us Sideways. And it's really one of those kind of tragic comedies where it's very sad, then kind of funny, and then you're down again, then you're up again. And I just think it's one of the best movies in theaters right now. So if it's in your city, you want to be sure and check out The Descendants. It's a really great movie.
Okay, and when does it go into wide release?
Well, it's getting more theaters every week, and so it's in wider release this week than it was last week, and hopefully enough people will go see it, and it'll get a big wide release, and everybody will be able to see it.
I don't
That's
get
the problem
it. It's George Clooney. Why wouldn't it be in wide? That's dumb.
It's dumb. You know what? It's dumb. Just like texting in movie theaters and eating food. I've got that place. It's called my house. We don't need to do that. It's
George Clooney, wide release. The artist,
right.
Who's in this one? A bunch of up-and-comers?
Well, it's a bunch of guys. Jean Dujardin, of French guys. This is a silent film about a silent film star who is a huge star in Hollywood. But then there's the advent of talking movies, and his star just fizzles, and there's this young extra that he meets, and her star starts to shine. I got to tell you, we're going to see some Oscar nominations for this movie, too, because it's so different. Like I said, it's a black and white silent movie about a silent movie star, and we're not used to seeing those in theaters. This movie is also in limited release, but very different than anything else that's in theaters. I love the performances. I love the little dog. I like the music, the soundtrack, and it's just a really nice movie if you're looking for that sort of thing. So yeah, I like the artist a lot.
Okay,
yeah.
I understand the not in wide release yet on that one. George Clooney, no. My Week with Marilyn. Do you like this? Do you think it should not have been in wide release? Just joking.
Well, you know what? It's an interesting week, right? Because we've got the big movies like Hugo and others, the Muppets that are sort of, they take over all the theaters, and then movies like My Week with Marilyn are in limited release. This stars Michelle Williams. I'm sure you're you're hearing a lot of Oscar talk about her. It's about a young film assistant who lands a job on The Prince and the Showgirl, her big film break with, not break, but movie with Laurence Olivier. And I got to tell you, like I said, there's a lot of Oscar talk for Michelle Williams. This is a nice movie, and you need to check it out. So go see the limited releases this weekend if they're in a theater near you.
Look how much she has been made to look like Marilyn with that hairdo and everything. It's amazing, isn't it, the resemblance? All right, thank ya. Gotta run.